Hello, everyone. My name is Austin, and this is a 2 a.m. video. I have not done one of these in so long. Maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, or maybe not even on this channel, but like on a different channel or something. But this is going to be a raw 2 a.m. video, right? No cuts, no nothing. Maybe if the mic doesn't sound that good, I'll bump the audio, but this will be a raw, a raw 2 a.m. video. Um, the truth is, I have lost a lot of sleep. Yeah. Um, okay, I'll admit it right here, right now. I'm a single guy, right? I'm a single guy. I've never been in a relationship before. But 2 days ago, right? 2 days ago, I had a breakup with a very close group, right? A very close group in a certain video game. Why? I don't know why I'm, not naming the game. It's Epic 7, obviously. It's Epic 7, obviously. And, that group is a guild called MYTC, right? MYTC. And, like I said, I've never been in a relationship before, and I've never been in a breakup before, right? But hey, um, 2 days ago, I had a breakup. Not with a person, but with a group. And not gonna lie, 2 days later, I'm still feeling sadness. I'm still feeling emptiness in my heart. The truth is, I don't know if I can keep going or not. I've been losing sleep over this, man. Like, it's not like whether, um, I'm not like doubting my decisions or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not. Sounds like cope. But no. Like I explained in my previous video, talking about this, which is only like a fucking day ago, probably. Uh, probably only like a day ago, but like, I don't regret the decisions I made, of course. But even if I don't regret the decisions I make, it still hurts. You know what I mean? Like, you can regret not doing it because you know it's good for you. You know it's good. You know what's the greater good. But that doesn't mean that it won't hurt. You know what I mean? It won't hurt. Yeah. You could do what's best for you and what's best for other people. But that does not mean that it won't hurt because it will hurt. And it still hurts, man. It still hurts. Uh yeah, it still hurts and I just wanted to talk about it because I mean, it's been 2 days, man, and like I said, I mean, that that group meant a lot to me. It was a huge part of my life. Um, and to see it go, while it is the best thing for everyone and for myself, it still hurts me all the same. Yeah, all the same. Um, and so I just wanted to talk about it and just talk about my feelings with it, and just really just tell you my thoughts on the matter, I guess, and more explain some more stuff in detail, and obviously, some stuff moving forward, right? Moving forward, because I thought about it. I thought about some stuff, and I was like, I can't sleep, dude. I cannot. I have not been sleeping for like 2 days now, and I might as well, come up with a plan to move forward, right? And so, you know, I was just thinking about stuff and really thinking about, you know, what to do moving forward, right? Because it's clear that if I don't move forward, if I do not move forward in the way, you know, in the way I, act and in the way I want to set things forward, right? If, you know, if I don't find a way to move forward, then it's only going to eat me inside more and more and more and more. I have said my farewells, of course. I have said my goodbyes. And I have, accepted the result. Right? Now the only thing I have is pain and misery to deal with. Right? Yeah. I've accepted the result. I've said my goodbyes. But yet I still cannot move forward. And in this video, I want to at least resolve some of that pain, some of that anguish that I'm feeling right now. I try to fill that gap with something, right? Try to fill that gap with something. And, let's get it out of the way here, right? The truth is NYTC is gone, right? It's never coming back. Yeah, never will be. And I decided, okay, yeah, like 7 days, and I'll come back and I'll make the guild great again. But I was thinking about this, like, I think yesterday night, while I also couldn't sleep as well, right? While I also couldn't sleep, I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, NYTC, I could make NYTC good again and make it rise to its former glory. But that was some wishful thinking. And that even if I did hit the same rankings or whatever, or do whatever, this and that, with new people, with new vice captains, new members, all this and that, it won't be the same, right? It won't be the same. And that the legacy of NYTC will never be as good as the one we had, a while back. It will never be the same. Even if I rise higher, even if I do get an emblem, a crest, a frame for the guild, even if I achieve all the goals I wanted, it would not be the same. And so I thought about it, and, a couple hours ago, while it was still nighttime and not fucking 2 a.m. in the morning, I decided to leave NYTC. Right? I decided to leave NYTC and, really ponder about what to do from here on out. Right? What to do from here on out. I don't know. Because, I've struggled with this, man. Because one of the reasons why I came back a couple months ago to make NYTC, and one of the reasons why I, decided to hop back in to Epic 7 was because I wanted to just meet new people and have another friend group, available to hang out with, right? And this sounds stupid, but Epic 7 was one of the only ways I could, build a friend group, right? Build a friend group, was by making a guild in that game. And, yeah, shame as it is, when the guild broke up just a couple days ago, it was like losing some friends, right? like I said, some of us left on good terms, some of us left on bad terms, blah blah blah. But the point is, I'm the only one left, right? I'm the only one left, and so it kind of sucks, right? It kind of sucks, and right now I'm kind of like mourning inside. I'm like, I don't know what to do because it feels like I'm all alone again, right? I used E7 as a way of I used E7 as a way of I guess I don't know, finding some people to hang out with and like chill out with and play with, and now that group is gone, it's kind of hard for me to move on, right? But I decide, okay, well, NYTC, it's gone now, but and I don't think I can go back to doing what I was before I ran NYTC. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I need that group again. I need to have an online group. I need to have a friend group again. And so I decided, hey, you know what? I will make another guild again. And that in this video, I will talk to you about this new guild I will be making. So that way I can fill that gap in my heart again. Right? I can fill that gap in my heart that has been aching for 2 whole days. I can fill it up again. And the pain, it's not going to go away. Probably not for weeks. Maybe even months. But this will be the step in the right direction. Yeah, this will be a step in the right direction. And yeah. And so the guild, the new name of the guild, I thought about this, right? I thought about this long and hard. And I think the name Team Phoenix is a very appropriate name for the situation of how I feel, right? Because I think of my past time with E7 as obviously a wonderful memory and something I'll always cherish. And some of those guys I'll never see again. Right, I'll never see again, and I'll have to live with that. But at the same time, I cannot let that hold me back. If you know what I mean. I'm sorry if it doesn't make any sense right now. But I can't. I mean, obviously that memory will never go away. Of course not. But I cannot have that memory hold me back. Right? I will always remember it in my heart. But I have to kill it in my mind. I don't know if I'm making any sense or not. It will always be in my heart. But I have to kill it in my mind. This memory. I have to get rid of it. So that way I can move forward. And, it really fits with the Phoenix theme. Because in mythology, obviously everyone knows, right? What Phoenix is immortal, right? But it can die, right? And when it dies, it becomes ash. And from the ash, a baby phoenix comes out of it and and grows to be an even brighter phoenix, right? And in a way, I see that in the guild that I ran, right? I think of NYTC as that dying phoenix, right? I can think about it and I can take care of it, but it's dying, right? It's dying, and it's like the life of the Phoenix is basically gone already. Everyone left it. I left it. And there's no point in recovering it. There's no point in honoring the legacy of MYT. There's no point in that. And so, how do you make the dying Phoenix? How do you make it better? Well, it's a hard thing to do, right? You have to burn the Phoenix. You have to turn it into ash. It has to become ash so that way a new Phoenix can be born. And that way it can shine its wings and become brighter than the previous life it had. And so that's the plan. I don't want to ruin the legacy that MYTC had. I don't want to carry on the legacy of MYTC, because MYTC was that Phoenix of long ago. It's only been 2 days, but I mean, for me, it's felt like ages, man. That's just how much I've been thinking about it, really. MYTC is the Phoenix of the past, right? It's the Phoenix of the past. And it died, right? So instead of trying to bring back a dying Phoenix, I'm going to burn it and create a new guild, a new Phoenix. And that Phoenix is Team Phoenix. Yeah, Team Phoenix. That's the name of our new guild. That's one of the reasons why I chose the name Team Phoenix. Funny funny story is, I was looking up, like, okay, which names have been taken, which names have not been taken. And I was typing in Team Phoenix, and it doesn't fucking fit, right? It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit into, like, the goddamn search bar. So, I'm thinking of coming up with, like, okay, so the name will be, like, Team, and then it'll be the abbreviations of Phoenix. So it'll be, like, Team PHX. So that's going to be the name of the new guild. Yeah, that's going to be the name of the new guild. Yeah, but it's not out yet because, I'm on a cooldown, obviously. I'm on a cooldown. And, it's going to take me a while. But, hopefully I can, once that cooldown is gone, I can, log into E7 and make this new guild. And be reborn, right? Be reborn into something greater. I turned something great, right? I turned something great, something so awesome, and I want to make it better, and so I will. So, what am I going to do with Team Phoenix? Well, with Team Phoenix, I think I'm going to strengthen my original goal, right? Strengthen my original goal. And really embrace that goal that I never really got the chance to do with MYTC. Now, to briefly explain, I think I've already talked about this in the previous video, but long story short, MYTC had the same goal of, being a fun friend group, but ultimately, the drive for top 100 was what, it overtook that goal, that initial goal of, being top 100, right? Cause it was like a little side throwaway goal. Like, it'd be nice if we hit top 100. And, that goal somehow took over the initial goal, right, of just having a friend group. And so, with Team Phoenix, I really want to strengthen that initial goal. And I plan on doing this by, like I said, I really want this to be a friend group and not just an E7 guild. Now a lot of you will be wondering, okay, if you want a friend group, why can't you just make a Discord server? But like I told you previously, E7 is one of the only ways I know how to make friends online. So, fuck you. I'll be I'll be making an E7 guild again, and making this awesome friend group. And yeah, the mission of Team Phoenix is, just to have fun. To have fun, and maybe one day hit top 100, maybe. But the number one thing of Team Phoenix, right? The one thing that will prioritize everything else is to maintain a healthy friend group. Team Phoenix will not be a guild. It will be a friend group. And I've been using that word a lot, friend group, because I think that's what I want to strengthen. I want to strengthen that ideology. I don't want this to just be an E7 group anymore. I don't want this to be. Because I don't want to bring up the past, and I will not bring up the past. But instead of this being an E7 guild, I want Team Phoenix to be above that. To be that way, hey, we're just a bunch of friends that just happen to play E7. But we're friends, and we're really good friends. First and foremost. Right? First and foremost. And so how will we do that? How will we do that? Well, if people do join Team Phoenix, and I will handpick them individually instead of just, random ass people. Maybe I will pick random ass people, but the point is, I plan on getting more calls into people, right? Yeah, exactly, right? People who know me in the past, they'll be like, what? You plan on getting calls with people? Well, yeah, why not, right? Like, if I really want a friend group, if I want everybody in the guild to be a really cool friend, then I should treat them like one and, maybe talk to them, and not just through text, but through voice calls. I plan on doing anime watch parties every Friday. Yeah, every Friday I plan on doing anime watch parties. Game nights. Yeah, I plan on doing some game nights. I'm thinking like Genshin, maybe Saturday, right? Maybe Saturday, every Saturday. Me and the guildmates, we can play some Genshin together, right? Yeah, maybe some Genshin. Anime watch parties would probably be on Fridays. I'll try to be in a voice call every night, as much as I can, obviously. Some days I probably will not be able to be in the voice call, but I plan on being in voice calls and talking with people and be like, oh my god, that's your voice. And hey, you know what? Let's be bros. Yeah. And, I just want this to be a fun group. It doesn't, obviously, right? Because that's one of the reasons why, I came back to E7, right? I brought this up initially in my thing, in the beginning of the video. I was like, I did not care, right? And it was one of the things I talked about with the boys back in the day, and it was I do not care about Epic 7. I use Epic 7 to just have awesome people to talk to with. Awesome people to talk to with. I do not care about the game. I do not care about it. I will play the game. but I do not care about it. I only care about the people I met along the way in the game, if you know what I meant. And one of the mistakes, one of the things that I just let slip by was that in recent times I got too carried away with the game and not with the people I cared about. And so this time with Team Phoenix, I plan to focus on the people and not the game. There will be people, right, that will focus on the game and not necessarily care about me in particular and hanging out. And that's okay. And if you're one of those people, you don't belong in Team Phoenix. But if you just want to have fun with me or with anybody else that decides to just want to have fun, hey, show up, be in the guild, and we can do some fun things together. Yeah, I want to meet some new people. I want to really have a close bond with each and every guildmate. I know that's not possible. How can I be friends with 30 people? But I will try. I will try to be as close and as as tight with my guildmates as much as possible. Will I still participate in E7? Of course. You know, bossing people around. Maybe taking up Guild War eventually. But we're going to keep it casual. Yeah, we're going to keep it casual. And yeah. And we will go competitive eventually. I do plan on doing that. But this time, I will not make the mistake of... I will not let the mistake of going competitive and letting that ruin the friendships I made along the way, right? Or made me have to cut off relations along the way. And so that is the plan moving forward. Team Phoenix, Operation Phoenix is about to commence. And I hope you guys are ready for a new change in Epic 7, right? In Epic 7. I may have lost a lot of people today, or a couple days ago, but I will meet new people, and I will be able to make new friends and experience new things. Life, yes, it has pains, it has struggles, and you will struggle. Yeah, you will feel achings in your heart. But ultimately, it also has merit, right? Life also has merit, and life also has meaning. And I want to have meaning by having a new, fresh start. So, if you plan on joining me with Operation Phoenix, Team Phoenix, thank you. And if you're not, that's alright too. Watching my content is more than enough for me. Being able to just talk with you guys about how I'm feeling is a good way of supporting me. You don't have to be, guilt tripped or whatever. Just watching and just listening to what I have to say is all the support I'll ever need. But those of you who are looking for a fun place to hang out, Team Phoenix is the way to go. And yeah, that's about it. It's I started at like 11:40 and now it's like 2:11 a.m. And yeah, I'll probably publish this video in the fucking morning. I don't care whatsoever. And yeah, hopefully, hopefully the future looks bright, And I won't lie, the pain will always hurt. But at the very least, I get to have a fresh start. Goodbye. And good morning to everybody, am I right? Bye.